everyone, David Taub here, co-creator of NextLevelGuitar.com. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. And today I have a little lead guitar lesson that's hopefully going to help you see the fretboard a little better. I'm going to show you some easy ways that you can get from arpeggios to scales to just kind of spice up your playing and to get a little bit more of a command of the fretboard, but in a very simple way, because I've been getting a bunch of emails about, the soloing process and how a lot of students are kind of stuck in one position and they can't seem to get the flow going. So I'm going to help you with that. A couple of things before we get rocking. I've been getting some emails also about my original band, Mindcell. We just completed our debut record, and man, I am so excited about it. It just dropped on most digital platforms. I'll put some links below. I would love for you to check it out. You can go to Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Deezer, Google Play. It's on just about most digital platforms. CDs will be available soon too. But what I would really like you to do is listen to it, check it out, and let me know your thoughts. I need to hear the good and the bad. And what's neat is that you'll hear a lot of the devices and techniques that we're doing in these lessons, you'll hear on the record, right? I think it's a slamming record, some of the best music I've ever written, and I'd really love for you to check it out. I'll put links below. And also please subscribe to the channel. That's really important. It helps us to keep bringing the content, and also you'll be notified when we have new lessons. And also leave a comment below. So appreciated. Let us know what lessons you'd like to see. If you have any questions, what gear you'd like to see reviewed, right? And please share this video with anyone you think would like it. And if you like it, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support. And for this lesson, we'll be in the key of A minor, and I'm playing over an A minor jam track. It's kind of a hard rockin' jam track I got from Dope's Jam Tracks. They make some really fun jam tracks to play over. I'll put their link here if you want to check them out. Keeping it real basic and simple in different ways that you can start to see the fretboard. I'm going to show you an A minor arpeggio, and then also we'll show you connections to make it very simple to get into A minor, pentatonic, and blues. You're probably using minor pentatonic and blues scales a lot, and you're going to want to spice them up, right? Because after a while, it kind of gets old playing the same things, and you want to try some new stuff out, right? So the first thing is, you want to start playing that scale maybe a little bit more across the neck, combining boxes. So you want to learn this expanded 1 blues scale, minor pentatonic and blues scale. In the key of A minor, 3rd finger's on the root note A. All right, and that kind of combines 3 box shapes. So right off the bat, if you're just staying in this, number 1 box, this is going to help you expand it and sound a little bit more liquidy, right? But let's connect it to something else. So let me show you a minor arpeggio, which is just a root, flat 3rd and 5th, minor triad. So this is movable, much like that scale is movable. Pinky on the root note on the 5th string. So you find your A note, or whatever key you're playing in, and you find that note with your pinky. A here on the 12th fret, A string. Here's the arpeggio. Right? That's just root, flat, 3rd, 5th, or A, C, E. Then A, C, E. Okay, and always know where your A notes are, your root notes. There's a 2 in the arpeggio, and in the scale, 3, because you want to resolve a lot of your licks to your root notes. And hey, if you want to see a lot of these scales I'm talking about drawn out on paper, I can help you with that. Click in the link below in the YouTube description box. I'll send you my largest and most comprehensive rock blues soloing ebook. I diagram out like 29 scales. The ebook is packed with soloing strategies and diagrams and lessons. It's something you'll use throughout your guitar journey. I'll pair that with a free video lesson on some easy ways to spice up your playing too. So I'll send you both, the ebook and the video lesson, for free from Next Level Guitar. Just click on that link below. So here's the whole crux of this. Is kind of like when you're playing arpeggios, good arpeggio playing mixes arpeggios in with your scales. You're not just playing minor triads up and down the neck or minor arpeggios up and down the neck, because that's like playing a scale up and down the neck. It's not the most melodic thing, right? Just like technique alone is not melodic, right? Taking the notes and doing things with them that are musically interesting. Now we're talking. If we take that arpeggio descending and stop on the E note, I'm thinking, okay, so we're over here on this E note, and maybe all you want to do is get back to where you're comfortable, this minor pentatonic. Whenever you play this arpeggio, and that first finger finger lands on that fifth, or in this instance E, just take that back 2 whole steps. And you're right back in your basic box shape. Let me show you what I mean. Descend it. Now, when you're here, see how I just slid that back? Now you're in your basic box shape. So it's a very easy way to get to that safe place, but yet start, moving out on the fringe of these arpeggios and mixing it in with your scales. So what I did, I think, was a lick like this. I was kind of sliding into the E note. Okay, and what I did when I got back, I bend that flat to major third or on that G string, that 5th fret. And I ended on my root note A. Now, there's tons of variations you could do with that. And that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to get comfortable kind of moving around on the neck, right? And feeling, getting back and forth, arpeggios, scales, and mixing them together. That time I added the 9 or the B note. I play that lick a lot. Kind of makes it a minor 9 arpeggio because I love that 9th, that B note. It's another easy way to move around on the fretboard is just take a slide. And it doesn't even matter necessarily where you start it from because your ear is not going to pick off the dissonance unless you like hang on a note that's outside the scale, right? Then it becomes very apparent. Your ear can be like, ooh, no. But if I just see quickly slide, so you get this. So when you're sliding, that's kind of a good fail-safe device. If you get lost, just slide back into what you know. Now you can continue that lick right up the blues scale. Just do some slides. Throw in some harmonics, right? So real slow. Notice that same flat third to major third bend here is also here. Resolve to your root note. Like once you have that bass, then you can start filling it in. Right, and I'm filling it in with different scale notes, staying in A natural minor. Now we're adding those 2 notes to minor pentatonic with natural minor. And then you can start, once you have a couple extra notes, like we can play, that E, F, and G. You can start doing those techniques like hammer-on and pull-off to get back to that minor pentatonic. Right? Or you can add that 9. Start doing some slides. Right? And all I'm doing is kind of staying in the confines of this arpeggio to minor pentatonic, and then I started adding a few notes in the natural minor scale. A natural minor, same as C major. No sharps or flats. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So now look at all that ammunition you could start adding. Take your bass, a bass little minor arpeggio, add the 9. Now we're adding other scalar notes. G is a real nice one, that flat 7. As we get down into our whole bass, minor pentatonic, right? Another cool thing you can experiment with is kind of double or triple up on your notes in like a pattern. You know, like a... And it really start to add some melodicism. Or do that but skip some notes. Right? And all I'm doing again, scale notes, just kind of taking different devices and trying to do interesting things. What I'm doing here is very easy. And you'll start to see it too once you start looking for these connections and ways that you can move around, you know, the neck. And even if you're just starting out, you probably know that one scale. Well, we're just adding to it a little bit and then you're getting back to it, right? And it's just a nice, easy way to start throwing some different cool things into your playing. A little bit about the gear that I use in this lesson. I'm using a 1996 Les Paul Standard guitar. This is a limited edition model. It's a very interesting guitar. I've had it a long time. What makes it a limited edition they did is they put the crown inlays on it, which you don't see very often in Les Paul Standards or Customs. It also has a kind of unique finish, this tri-burst. You don't see that a lot in these type of guitars either. And I'm plugged straight into the front of an MT15 Paul Reed Smith. It's a all-tube amp, 6L6s. I'm on the lead channel, gains about 70%. And the only effects I'm using is in the effects loop I have plugged a Keeley Caverns pedal. And that just gives me a little splash of reverb and a touch of delay. I hope this lesson helps you out in your guitar journey, makes things a little bit maybe easier to navigate on the fretboard and you see those connections. And sometimes just these little things, these little tweaks we do in our playing, or these little different ways to look at things could really turn the light bulb on for us, right? And make big strides in our playing. So thank you so much for watching. Hey, remember, click on that link below and get that free ebook and the free video lesson. It will really help you throughout your guitar journey. Please subscribe to the channel. That's really important for us to keep bringing the content, right? Leave a comment below. Click the video if you like it, share it. And oh yeah, please check out my brand new record. It's called Absolute with my original band Mind Cell. I got all the links below for that also. You know, I'd really love your feedback on it. It's streaming on all the digital platforms, or you can buy the record outright, which would be great. And it will be available on CD very soon too, if you like CDs still. Anyway, would love to hear your feedback and opinion and insights on it. Drop me an email, let me know, or put your comments below. I'm David Taub, co-creator of Next Level Guitar. You're the good people. And keep up all that hard work on that guitar. And remember, your playing is an evolution. See you in the next lesson. Rock.